So I have a networking lesson for you, or maybe it's actually more of a life lesson. It comes from 82-year-old Anita LeBurn, who recently changed a Minnesota law because she wanted happy hour at her retirement home. And when I first heard the story, I thought, good for you, Anita, fight for your Pinot Grigio. But then I heard her explain why it mattered. She said during happy hour at the retirement home, they reminisce about military service, they talk about raising their families, they remember friends they've lost, and they also celebrate what she calls the golden phase of their lives. And suddenly, this wasn't a story about wine anymore. It was a story about connection and the ability to choose. Think about it. She wasn't lobbying because she desperately needed 5 o'clock Pinot Grigio. She was protecting the conversations that happen when people gather. Because community doesn't just happen, it happens because somebody creates a reason for people to gather. A weekly breakfast, a walking group, coffee after church, Friday lunch, 5 o'clock happy hour. The activity almost doesn't matter. It's the reason to gather that matters. Anita is 82, I mentioned that. Most people would assume their opportunity to change the world was far behind them. But Anita looked at the law and was like, well, that makes absolutely no sense. And so she did something about it. She testified, she advocated, she changed the law in Minnesota. So if your avocado has been whispering, you're too old, or it's too late, or who would listen to me anyways, I'd like to reintroduce you to Anita, because your impact doesn't have an expiration date, and neither does your ability to bring people together or create change. So cheers to Anita.